What's happening, John Line guys? Welcome back to Alan Wake. This is chapter 13, and when we last left off, we just reached the Andersons' farm, house, whatever you want to call it, and we put on this amazing show. It was a great fight scene. If you didn't see that, definitely go back and watch that first. It was fantastic. That happened in chapter 12, and now we're going to continue on with Barry, and I don't know, oh yeah, we're trying to find like a note or something on the Andersons' farm that will help us out in the long run to figure out how to stop the shadows and whatnot.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
Sleep. We all spend a few of our
Night
dreams in
Springs.
its soft embrace,
Man,
somewhere
brings back
between
memories.
fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig?
But
Your
dreams
first
have a
real
way of
writing
forcing
job. What got you
themselves into
started?
waking life,
Was this one of
or
your
vice
episodes?
versa. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
We join Mr. Jones as he explores the endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wake.
Wow. There's a thermos over there, so we're gonna grab that before we head up to the top to check out that boat. If I sound weird, or if I start to, like, I don't know, lose my voice, or fucking, again, just sound weird, I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's just because I almost literally just woke up, so. But hopefully it doesn't affect me too much and we can play through it. I think I would rather have this shotgun I'm holding right now, just because it's the pump action one, opposed to the double barrel, or not double barrel. Yeah, I guess it's the double barrel. Looks like there's a note there for us. What is this one? The Anderson brothers in the 70s.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Apparently.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
I'm sure we could manage something with it. Need batteries, I'm full up. I'm gonna use that in a second once I explore the rest of this. The Old Gods of Asgard. The 1975 Ragnarok Tour. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. And there's a bunch of dates there. All American dates, obviously. No overseas. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this, I guess.
Oh, good going, Al.
Come get me then. Just want to make sure there's nothing behind me. It's a little delayed. My shot there. I could go back for those batteries, not going to though, for all it's worth. Because my nose is friggin' starting to run now. Where the hell did Barry run off to? Oh, it's one of these guys. Missed.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Starting to get a little suspicious about you, Barry. So he went through this way, I'm guessing. No. Careful I don't get my ass electrocuted. Last thing I need. Flip around and kill these guys now. Damn. So much for that dodge, though. He's gonna charge. That's... that sucks. Kinda upset I didn't keep that flashbang now. Would have been better suited for that area right there. I'm wasting it on the one guy, but I'm not gonna fiddle around trying to catch that one guy. Didn't even know there was a guy over here. If I have to use another flare, I will. I got 2 shots left. Come on. Nice. There we go. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, I guess, for lack of a better word. There's Barry. There we are. Moonshine. Right on.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Let's kick this door down. That was kind of a pathetic kick. It's like he just pushed it open with his hand.
Be careful, Al!
Some of my shotgun ammo for my shotgun. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
You okay, Al?
I'm good.
Keep your eyes open, okay?
It's funny, you know, I said that at like the exact same time. Really like this heavy duty flashlight. Or lantern or whatever they called it. I don't think it was heavy duty flashlight because that was the second tier. His walking around is freaking sketching me out.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too.
Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but...
Definitely, Pat.
Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat.
Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Heavy duty lantern, that's what it was. I knew it had said heavy duty. Take those. It's gonna be my quick way down, I guess. Just my way down in general. If I could get out there.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far enough.
Shit.
I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Shh, we just won't talk about it. That's great. Alright, let's check what's in here and then find our way through.
You've got to be kidding.
I don't even have like a flare gun or anything. Oh god. This just got worse. I mean, I have flares obviously, but... Who knows that, and why do we need to know that? Two and three. Only got 4 shots left, but it's enough. Don't look like there's anything in here worthwhile. I probably could have sequence braked, in all honesty. Had I jumped on top of the roof, I could have just jumped over here and skipped that whole sequence. Well, I got the silo keys. Right there.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hey.
Hey, let's go, man.
Whatever you say, Barry.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy.
Why the hell am I pushing a whole different side? Never mind.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Valhalla. Another one, too.
One more gate. Let's do this thing.
I like how there's a chainsaw there. Only old gods know the truth.
The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
It's upstairs, of course. I want to check this whole house. Shit's pretty amazing.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
The fridge door is just ripped open. Ripped off, rather. Alright, get the hell out of the way. They have a gold record, apparently. Another coffee thermos, holy.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
What does this one say? The mystery of the missing week.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
Yeah, I hear you. Nothing else in the room.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Be so creepy to see. My God, this Return of the Jedi.
Damn it.
Anakin, is that you? Now we literally just found the manuscript page about this. In first person, we are too.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Beyond this lost memory, there was nothing. I had to follow the footsteps of my past self to find out what had happened that night. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it
Alice?
behind you. She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Almost slightly terrifying.
No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak.